5, 4, 3, 2.
They've certainly got a challenge. Kind of Peterson on the panel that it was a bit interesting that they went for this over some of the other heroes that kind of on paper look pretty good against Medusa.
I mean, people have always theory crafted the Alchemist support, and now it's just better because you get obviously built-in Greevil's Greed, so maybe they think they can just get constant kills with it early. Tofu, he might just be dead also, as Collapse also being chased up. I think Tofu might die first. Yep.
Well, indeed, first blood's going to be there for Miposhka as the three of them are able to team up and take him down. They should be able to finish off Collapse down here, though.
Yep.
Celery and Dyrachyo. Collapse trying his best with the Jukes. And another blood grenade will be thrown out. In fact, yeah, Dyrachyo did end up using both of those.
Okay.
There to get the... what's sort of the build-up been, or would you imagine we're going to be seeing on these support alks? Like, what sort of items do you want to be prioritizing?
Doing some good damage on Dyrachyo bottom.
His mana's falling low.
Good drop.
He's going to start dying pretty quickly with the mana gone. They get the vacuum back. Mirror with the body blocks. He needs sort of a couple more right clicks. He's got a concoction. Blood grenade as well.
God.
Mirror, he's going to be able to do
Nicely
it.
done.
Taking him down. Dyrachyo knocked out of the bottom lane.
He tanked the entire Ion Shell from the creep wave. Literally a full one, and this is a big wave that he's going to actually end up missing here too. And Celery also, I believe.
When he's going to hit 6 easy off this wave. Lyle, we'll see if he returns to lane to sort of pick it up. Back down bottom.
Good kill.
And they're able to kill off Celery. I mean, Mirror and Collapse definitely starting to make some moves here now that they've got the levels. It's not a safe lane really for Celery. And honestly, even Dyrachyo himself, he's got to be careful against these two now.
Yeah, he's definitely slowed down. Not going for like the, like I was mentioning, I literally saw like every other Medusa just do the wand build. So it does feel like maybe that hurts. Laurel, he came back.
He did return to try and pick up the XP to get towards the 6 in mid. Quinn's in with the Rolling Thunder. TP backup's going to be coming in. Gaming Gladiators bringing both supports in.
Yeah.
They won't be able to reach in under the tower and catch Lyle. So Lyle will get away with it, stays alive. Be able to survive here with this next wave coming in, which should push him up towards the 6.
Can they get the
rune?
rune?
A lot harder to gang. See Tofu and Quinn. They'll be able to take out Miposhka to the side.
Big damage. I think lanes are probably gonna start breaking a little bit, just because it's now an Underlord who has Vanguard. Bottom lane, I think they'll continue. Of course, Spirit, I think they will keep Mira down there. And yeah, we see he's queued up Medallion. I mean, it's kind of obvious because we used to see this quite a bit here when it used to be able to play to support Mira. Could be in some trouble this time. Celery, nice blocks.
Yeah, we'll see, guys. Just got a
courier.
Okay, well, he'll take that. Get something done there on the way out, Mira. Easy courier. Yeah, I feel. I'll tell you what. It's been a long time since I've seen a good vacuum Stormhammer.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was some of the good stuff back in the day.
Mira.
See if Team Spirit can bring it again here.
He's got wand.
I mean, Quinn could go for the kill.
He's got to wand himself, Quinn.
I mean, he wants to see if he can reach in for it, and he can. A kill for Quinn.
But he actually just gets away from them for a second.
He's going to show back on the wave. They could go into the tower for him here. I don't think they're going to be too scared at all. Gaming Gladiators, so they'll start to lead in. He's going to go for the TP out. Quinn with the Rolling Thunder. Nope. He's caught him. As you told.
He knows how to play this Pangle, just even into some of these counter matchups like the Storm in the lane that we've seen sometimes. But yeah, we'll see. As mid, Poshka.
This is going to be another one for Quinn. It's getting a bit messy now. 11 minutes, 7-3, 3K lead. Gaming Gladiators all through. Nobody's heading down to try and hold the tier 1. Celery's in the area, but he's not showing on the wave.
He's just stacking more camps. Oh, it won't actually work because the Ogre Bruiser just decides to Ogre Smash for no reason. I love that. They're going to fight it, though.
I mean, stay in. Celery's strong to set up.
Quinn is invis as well, too.
See how much Team Spirit back off.
Dyrachyo is in an absolutely insane position.
Wait, what's he doing over here?
Can they put? I mean, this is the time to punish.
He's pretty unkillable. They're going to go for him. He'll get the Stone Gaze off.
The Fiend's Gate, though.
Yeah, the team's ready to connect. I mean, the beauty of the Underlord there. It doesn't matter where Dyrachyo's farming. There's backup.
You can't punish this man. You just can't punish him.
He can actually go where he wants this game
can.
because of the Underlord. And, you know, Dyrachyo, he's having a great time.
And looking for, I mean, I'm just looking at the Storm, and I'm like, Laurel continues to fall further and further behind, and there's max, like, level 3 Ancient Seal, level 4 Frostbite. The game's just not easy for him by any means.
I mean, what's he going to buy against that?
Owen. I don't know. I just don't know.
See this again.
He just Stone Gazes and then
it doesn't matter where he is, dude. Dyrachyo. He can go hit creeps on any part of the map. He really can. A, he's a Medusa. He's had a great start. He's got this Manta timing. And B, he's got Ace ready to be by his side with the Fiend's Gate. How do you punish this?
I don't know.
What do you do if your Team Spirit?
I do not know. Like we said, Yatoro.
Yep.
keeping up, but I mean, he's actually falling behind now, so it's just...
I mean, so he's got the Echo, the Mask.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably see him get the BKB, and then maybe Team Spirit can just smoke up. Just see what happens.
Just see what happens.
Sort of throw themselves at Gaming Gladiators, see if this Sven's able to clean up some kills.
But it needs... I feel like he needs BKB and then a damage item. Because right now, I feel like he's just going to tickle. He's literally just going to tickle her.
I mean,
but let's see the
you just got to
Wombos.
try and kill everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, let's see the Wombo combo. Mira almost has Solar Crest as well, too. So, hey, maybe all these things thrown together
And
onto
he's,
Yatoro.
and he's going the correct build as well. What could be here on Collapse. You know, he's queuing up the
Yes.
4-staff and the Blink. Because they need the Wombo. He has to hit for these multi-man vacuums into the Stormhammer.
Absolutely.
It is the only way.
Rune, see if they can connect something here.
I mean, Quinn, he's already in with the Rolling Thunder, and he's caught Collapse here in a very awkward spot near the river. We'll get bounced up to the high ground, so Collapse will manage to live. Yatoro's in with the wraparound of the backlines, looks towards Tofu. Lal commits in to get the kill. Quinn jumps up to the high ground. Diracho with the body block, shutting off the escape from Yatoro. They've got the vacuum from Collapse. Yatoro, he's
in
cannot
trouble.
turn the fight, though. He'll drop a stun, but there's no beating through this Medusa. Diracho's still good to fight. Yatoro on the retreat, but Quinn chases him down, finishes him with the shield crash. I mean, we're very much seeing there the attempt from Team Spirit to get a fight going against Gaming Gladiators, but I think it went just as good as we were expecting it to, Fogged.
Yep.
They get one kill.
And I mean, it's target prioritization. They know how to fight. And Quinn he's playing 2-game good. It's his Pango. He is amazing on this hero. The target prioritization, right? Spirit, they're like, we got to just jump whoever we can go for. Boom, boom, boom. Uses God Strength. I think it's only a level 1 God Strength, if I'm not mistaken, before the fight starts too. Takes him a little bit to kill Tofu, and then they just go on the Sven immediately. Quinn doesn't give a crap about anybody else. Control the Darksteel long enough, and then they just, stick on top of the poor Yatoro. And now, Diracho
Just accelerate
further
his
and further
farm.
ahead.
Getting to survive through that attempt of a team fight from Team Spirit.
Well, you know, like we said, it's a best of 3. They wanted to try,
They wanted to try.
but it's going to get banned next time.
It will.
Jump, Tofu. Should be able to get this kill onto him.
But
Important. I mean, any kills on Laro's important. He needs to get something going.
Full Solar Crest on Mira.
Yep. Small things to enable. Next, he's queuing up the shard.
How's Collapse looking on the 4-staff? He's nearly got his 4s done. So as I say, some sort of way that I guess he can either bail out heroes, but ideally sort of get himself in position to catch them with a vacuum.
I thought he was just going to go straight for the Blink Dagger.
I would have liked the
Like
Blink
Blink, I
first,
actually
but
didn't think-
he's going to go for both.
I'm interested why he was thinking the 4. Because I thought he was going to just do Blink Aghanims, and then you just make these Dusa illusions, and you hope for the best that they're just going to be able to thrive. But I guess feeling like he does need a Force to just survive and protect versus Skywrath. It's one of the best items.
Exactly. I think that's in these fights, if himself or even if kind of Yatoro gets caught in some sort of stun, Ancient Seal, Mystic Flare combo, they've got to have some way of bailing him out.
And I guess he's like looking at his supports, and they're like,
they're not getting a 4-staff
yet.
anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, Miposhka's getting kind of close to it, but just wanting multiple of them to be able to protect these guys versus the Frostbite and Ancient Seal, so I can understand it.
Yeah.
That is actually a pretty cool item on Dusa. The Gossamer Cape. You know, maybe an underrated one. I don't know. We don't know too much about this item, but it actually feels kind of cool versus something like Sven. Dodging a big hit.
Yeah,
Move speed to farm faster.
I mean, at the same time, it feels like you don't need to dodge.
Sure, but
you just tank so much. It's like, but indeed, effectively increasing your ability to tank. So there's these efforts from Yatoro if he goes on you.
And there's the Greaves. So Ace, I mean, can even go for Crimson Guard if he wants to, if he feels the need to in this game, but he's got the 2 big ones. Greaves and Pipe are online in order to just buff up Diracho, who Scotty is very soon to be finished for him.
Close, yeah. 500 gold.
Yatoro almost has BKB. Feels like perhaps another chance where they can go for some type of timing fight here. But Quinn, he's got an Aghanims. And not only just an Aghanims, also has a shield rune, so this is an unbelievably tanky Pangolier.
Yeah. I mean, just three cores you're not really killing.
He doesn't have like a 4-staff or anything to protect him, but he doesn't need it.
They're going to go back in. There's the Force here. They're able to get Lal out of the combo of the sky, but
Only
still
for
the
a second.
remaining duration of the silence is enough for Quinn to close down with Rolling Thunder. They take out Lal, and Quinn is going to be ready to try and look for more. Closes the gap onto Collapse. Collapse turns, but immediately silenced by Tofu. 2 dead. Yatoro is going to attempt to go in onto Diracho, but Stone Gaze is out. It's his BKB and God Strength committed here from Yatoro. Will not get the kill, but he will get out. So something, but
nothing.
But nothing. That was their attempt.
That was it. That was their timing.
And it's probably not going to get any better than that, unfortunately, for Team Spirit.
The silence just lasts an eternity
So
on
long.
poor Laurel.
Yeah. Laurel could not do anything after he gets caught by that opening.
And there's just too much catch for him. The Underlord root, the silence, the frostbite, etc., and Quinn just being an absolute menace. He's too farmed.
I mean, that's just Yutoro's efforts. How much of the mana did he manage to work through, really? Gets down, Dyrachyo down to about half of the mana shield, but after that, yeah, the fight's over.
You can see the pressure they're feeling on their faces. They're just like, well, you know, an attempt was made. On to next towers. Tormentors have now spawned. Wisdom Rune also going to be spawning. Gaming could probably just look to set up, take that one away.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting new records here, Dyrachyo. You know, of course, we're having quite a few Medusa games, but yeah, the fastest Skadi that we have seen out these Medusa games so far.
And yeah, he's just going to work on Tormentor now. Actually, he doesn't
He
have any
needs a
buddies.
bit of
Never
help.
mind. I was like, where's Quinn at?
It's going to take it, yeah, that needs an extra bit of DPS.
Yeah. Quinn's trying to find farm level 15 probably, but I think they're probably making the call. Okay, we should probably set up for it pretty soon.
Sure.
But 15 is the, you know, that big talent, of course, too, for the Pango, who has this insane itemization, this insane timings for him. 5-0-5 Quinn, playing a flawless game. All three cores, pretty much. Dyrachyo, except for that one death, of course. Everything is pretty perfect. And okay, we'll go for a different objective. A more painful one than a Tormentor, of course. A more important one. It'll drop quick.
And I imagine you just give. Do you give the Aegis to Quinn? I mean, is there any point on Dyrachyo?
I think you do.
He's not going to die.
I think you give it a Quinn.
Just give it a Quinn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, clearing up the slot.
How Lotus is doing, actually, I've been checking as well. Yeah, they still have a great healing Lotus on Tofu as well.
Okay.
So
He's ready to throw
yeah,
that away at
throw that
Dyrachyo in the middle of the
Dyrachyo.
fight.
Yep. And I believe they've got, what, 1 or 2 mangoes too? Yeah. And they actually have 2 great healing Lotuses. So they could actually potentially have that greater healing Lotus in a second too, and then throw that
Team
on.
Spirit's coming down here. Dyrachyo has just TP'd up to the top lane.
Okay.
So this would not be a bad time
They can
for them to
Fiendskate,
fight.
though.
That's
Remember.
true. They could bring him in, but they're going to get the jump onto Ace.
Can they finish him? He's tanky.
He's very tanky. Toro in with the God Strength. It's going to be enough damage to bring Ace low with the vacuum. They've got him. They've
He got the
taken
gate down,
Ace
though.
out. But indeed, the Fiendskate was down, so the backup from Dyrachyo, it's coming in. He's across the map, ready to rejoin the rest of Gaming Gladiators as they push back on Team Spirit. Toro, he'll go for the TP away in the trees, and he'll make it out of there.
I mean, a pretty damn good kill, to be honest.
Considering the situation Team Spirit's in, they'll take that.
Yeah.
I mean, they did the exact move that they had to. They know that there's sort of that chance where Dyrachyo may have split from the team. They go straight in, they go onto Ace. They try and stop him getting the Fiendskate out. Of course, they weren't quite successful in that. But you've only got to imagine, if they did actually stop him from getting that laid down, they may have even been able to get even more from that team.
Potentially, yeah.
So a good effort there.
It was a good call to try to attempt
Yeah.
it because I mean I guess they just knew that they'd known for a second that Dyrachyo was out, but yeah, Fiendskate. I mean, there's a reason that this combo is just so broken. It just the Medusa can farm anywhere, like you said from before. And yeah, Quinn now level 15. He's got that talent. Blink also online, and the control just becomes further and further there for Yutoro. Imagine, I mean, if Quinn decides to just go for like Shard and Basher next, right? It's gonna be more elements for this poor Sven to have to deal with to try to touch Dyrachyo.
Toro.
He does not have BKB.
He's got Mirror here to help out. Pops him over the Berserk Potion.
Nice. Can he get a stun? Yeah, no, not going to do much. And yeah, Ace is literally just full going aura. He's actually going to go for the Crimson as well, too, on top of everything.
Yeah, and then once he's got that,
He's not dying either.
unlikely that they will be able to take him out in that similar fashion that they did in that last move.
How's Laurel's itemization going? I mean, it's just so slowed down. He did not have the game that I think he wanted to as this Storm. He will collect himself a great healing Lotus, though, at the least. Up top, they left that one, so he does get he gets an extra healing Lotus as well, too, afterwards.
Yeah, where we see sort of Collapse also change it up. Obviously, the ideal situation would be he gets the Blink and then the Ags, but because the game's speeding up so fast, he's just going to forego the Blink and just try and get this Ags ASAP.
Maybe he should just go Blink and then the Alk feeds him an Ags.
I mean, that could have been a strat.
But
I mean,
perhaps
Mirror's going to start building up towards an Axe. That is true.
there's really nothing else that you can build on an Alchemist support as... Uh-oh. Toro, it's going to have to be KBTP.
I mean, of course, I imagine the other Aghanim's that's going to be rather beneficial is going to be given in the way of Laurel, right?
It's Laurel, yeah.
It's essentially, a secondary vacuum to sort of set up for your Toro to clean up with a good Storm Hammer and the cleave damage with that God Strength.
Yeah.
So, if they can get these two online, you can definitely sort of see what Team Spirit were going for with the draft. They just they didn't expect to be kind of 25 minutes this far behind and just struggling to get these core items that could lead to maybe being some sort of solution to what Gaming Gladiators are doing.
Can they punish?
And Quinn's got an Aegis.
Can't even take that out. I was checking if Miposhka had shard. I was like, oh, is he going to do like a recall play? And then they can outnumber in a way. But either way, if you commit too much, a Fiend's Gate's going to come. They're going to go join or bring Quinn over as the push.
It's coming in.
It's commencing. I think that's a full Daedalus coming out on the courier too. And yeah, they'll call Quinn over. Hey, Quinn, something might be going down. Get over here.
There's the Crimson, so yeah, all the sort of parts coming together here for Gaming Gladiators to proceed to the high ground.
Yeah, they're just huge.
Just
Spirit trying to buy time, so cutting some waves and stuff like that. They are very close to the Ags on Collapse. Quinn, he's going on him immediately. Collapse able to surge away. But Quinn, he's on the chase.
He's gonna try and continue to chase this with Collapse.
Nice.
He's up and he's out. On the cliff, TP away.
Buying time. Attempting to buy time.
And how's Yatoro's progression looking? He's
About
also
to
himself
18.
trying to get that Daedalus after the pickup of this harpoon.
Anything that they can do to buff him up. Like we said, Berserk Potion, Solar Crest, literally just pump this Sven up and hope. I'm clicking around like maybe even like a Vlad's or something. Like just get anything you can to hope that Yatoro's able to just pump out the damage. I mean, push though.
Maybe
it's
if they
going.
can hit this wombo combo.
Let's see. Is Gaming gonna be in a bad position is the question. Right now they're pretty clumped.
Yatoro's getting got, and he has put the BKB. He'll turn towards Quinn, but the buffs come out.
The vacuum.
There's a big vacuum.
Stone Gaze though.
It's already off, and Yatoro, frozen in position, will not be able to get out the follow-up damage that he would hope for. 2 dead on Team Spirit. Nobody dead at the moment on Gaming Gladiators.
Not
Mira
even
Miposhka,
Toph.
they're trying to find something, but Quinn, he's in, takes out Miposhka.
They're all just too tanky. These auras, they're ridiculous. Ace just.
I mean, that was
even
like
keep
a
Skywrath alive.
It was what, a 4-man vacuum?
I think it was it a 4
Was
or
it
a 5?
It got a lot of them, but it did not matter.
didn't.
Did
But
not
at least we
matter
got to
at all.
see it. At least we got to see
Let's
the
have a
vacuum
look. We'll see it
combo.
again.
Let's see. Was it 4 or 5?
I think it was 4.
Okay.
He gets the 4 of them, but indeed,
Stone Gaze.
Yatoro frozen in position.
Sad.
And honestly, even if he was able to hit,
It
it
wouldn't have
probably
mattered.
wasn't going to look that glorious at all. They're too far behind.
Well, like we said, Dusa likely to just get banned every single time.
And Collapse. He's not even going to have the freedom to push out this bottom lane. Quinn, Tofu, immediately on top of him.
See you later.
Back to base for him.
But yeah, so I mean, looking forward into like next game, hoping not to see more Snake Lady because he's too strong, especially when enabled. They did get even just 1 mana pumper, right? Anything like this is just too much, and just having Underlord auras as well, just ridiculous. But have to give credit to Quinn. I think Quinn absolutely went bonkers this game. 9-0-7.
Yeah.
Literal flawless performance on the Pango.
I mean, he's got to be super happy. Last patch, we saw kind of Quinn and these other mids popping off on the Pango.
It's happening
Seems like
again.
Pango's still in a great spot to do this.
Yatoro, can he finish off Ace?
They might do this time. They'll get Ace. Again, that was the everything really. The BKB, the God Strength, it's 1 kill. It's not enough to stop the push from Gaming Gladiators. Duracho's back in, takes out the tower, and he's on to another set of barracks.
And look at the itemization he's gone for too. He's going for Nullifier, so it's like, your War Cry is just going to be non-existent in pretty much every fight. Same thing for Surge trying to get away. Can't get away from Duracho. And it gives you some, honestly, it gives you some tankiness too. A little bit of armor, a little more for that Dusa who can't die anyway. Miposhka. Jesus.
How close are we getting to the Ags on Collapse? He's nearly got it.
He's nearly got it.
300 gold away. Maybe we'll get to see sort of an illusion created of Duracho this game before the Ancient falls.
But will it do anything?
I mean, because that's the thing. I mean, will they be able to very quickly kill this illusion, would you imagine,
Yes.
Gaming Gladiators?
Absolutely. They have
It's
so much
gone.
damage. I mean, they'll just delete it. And if it's not deleted, it's just going to get disarmed. So
Yep.
level 18 Quinn. Yeah, clean and methodical. Mid rack's gone. Bottom rack's the important one taken out. Spirit. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're probably just discussing stuff for the next game. If to be completely honest. A DD in the bottle too. Dusa now has the. I mean, I've always said that this talent is broken as well too. The level 20 talent on Dusa, even before she's gotten all these buffs. Stone Gaze duration, 8 seconds. Good luck BKB hitting her.
Miposhka. He just wanted to push out the mid wave.
That's a hey, that was a gem. Oh, well,
Furia.
it happens.
He's got buyback available, but even without, he's only dead for 20 or so seconds. He will buy back anyway.
DD popped.
Try and see if they can hold this top set of barracks.
The final hurrah.
There's BKB on Lal. And Aghanims is there.
Okay.
Let's see if... just get 1 punch in. See if we can get that.
See another vacuum play as well too. They're going to try.
They're going to try.
Let's see.
In they go. They bring him back in. Get in straight away, but the Stone Gaze is already off.
Deleted.
Dyrachyo just destroys him. Yatoro goes out. He's out of the game for 70. No buyback on him.
I mean, DD ruined.
They did make the illusion, though.
Okay, they got an illusion.
But it died subsequently very fast. I mean, honestly, look at Dyrachyo's mana. They were able to do a little bit of damage to him. They got his mana pool taken down pretty low. And Lars going to try and jump in onto Quinn, but the racks are being taken, and Team Spirit, they've had enough. GG's called. It's Game of Gladiators. They get the Medusa,